This was a really big first. A student in my former classroom, we had been working on Edmark. It's an introduction to reading. We modified it to how we thought he could be successful with it. But eventually, he became so fluent with the words that we decided to have him try the stories. Why not? The stories are, all the words he's been learning put together and with pictures and then some questions for comprehension after. And I just remember this student, he sat at a table and he read an entire story for what had to have been 3 or 4 minutes without interrupting the fluency. He read the entire story and answered all the comprehension questions immediately after. And, we told his mom about it and she was like, you mean like he knew what he was reading? Like he wasn't just like saying the words? Because this student was a COIC. And we said, no, he was able to demonstrate comprehension for everything that he had just read. And he sat there without, he was usually a very prompt dependent student, but he just sat there independently, read in a beautiful, clear, slow voice. And I immediately had to go and tell everybody and show everybody the video because this was a huge accomplishment for this student. Reading finger, read.
I see a yellow car and a boy.
I see a yellow car and a boy. Give me an elbow. That was beautiful reading. Turn the page. Ready? Reading finger. Reading finger. First that one.
I see a fish and a yellow ball.
Slap me high. Awesome reading. I've worked in the field of ABA for almost 15 years. And, all it took was like the first year I was hooked because especially when you start like I did working with the early learners and you get to see a whole lot of firsts and you get to see the results of the work you do and like, oh, all these structured interventions and that we do, this is the reason. Like you see the results of why we do the things we do the way we do right in front of your face. And everyone learns differently. And being able to work at a school where the expectation doesn't just fit the mold of one type of learner and getting to modify programming to the needs of the individual so that they can be their most successful, I think that's incredibly important because, sometimes all it takes is someone recognizing that a small adjustment, a little tweak here and there is the difference between a kid being able to independently communicate a need they have and going, having a behavioral episode because they're frustrated because they're not able to do that. I honestly don't think I could work anywhere else.